Okay, normally we spend a lot of time planning our trips, but we came here with no set plans and no expectations for our holiday, and I'll explain why later. But we definitely did not expect this. We did not expect to be sick most of the time, or to work this much, or to end up in a crash. But I guess no one expects these things, and all I can say is thank goodness for travel insurance. Always get that, it's very important. But most of all, we did not anticipate just how lovely everyone is and that we would love it this much. But first, let us start right back at the beginning. We just picked up our lives in Shanghai after 4 years. After a lot of chaos and many goodbyes, we boarded our plane excited and ready for our temporary retirement. Well, I should say unemployment, but this sounds better. And here we were, waking up in paradise, ready to explore and relax. And while taking it all in, I almost let myself forget that I have schoolwork to do. So that's how I ended up being one of those people on their laptop working from a cafe in Bali. Except while people are probably getting paid to do their work, I am paying to do mine. But that's okay, because moments like these, I'm so grateful I get to live in a time where I can complete my degree online. Welcome to Bali. We just arrived 2 days ago, so not last night but the night before. I kind of got situated yesterday and yeah, we're loving it so far. The weather is stunning. It's so beautiful. It's forecast to like rain every single day, but then by the time we get there it's not raining, so super happy about that. Just collected a scooter and we're gonna go out for breakfast for the first time on it. I'm a little nervous because the streets are crazy out there. We were trying to walk around yesterday, but the streets aren't like super walkable. It's a little scary. It seems almost safer if you are on a scooter, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, not sure exactly where we're gonna go yet, but good news is we're in Bali and there are a ton of cafes and everywhere we've eaten has been amazing so far, so wherever we go, I'm sure it'll be great.
Moment of truth. Yeah, we can do it with 2 people. Yeah. Roots. 2 roots. It's a signal.
Well, we didn't make it too far. We were like a few minutes from home and slipped when we were going around a corner, but I'm not, and then we smashed into some pop plants. But I don't know, apparently there's something on the road because there were men there that were like hosing down the road afterwards. So I don't know if they were just doing that to make us feel better or if there was something on the road that we slipped on. I'm not sure. But anyway, we've come back to clean up our wounds and then we're gonna walk to the cafe. I've just put some antiseptic on like my open cuts. But yeah, we're all good. And we're back to plan B. No.
Walking.
It's okay, we're not going too far and we'll come back later and try again.
It's
After
so
some
bad.
food.
I didn't want to. I feel like I scared Renee and I'm really sorry about that.
I got a falafel wrap. I was really hungry earlier, but now I kind of wish I'd gotten like a yogurt ball or something. But good meal, start the day off. And Craig has got some scrambled eggs.
Yes.
Hester?
Scrambled egg on toast.
Scrambled eggs on toast. We found like the food's been really fresh and good. And yeah, bodies just feel really healthy. Everywhere here looks so cool. Like, I feel like we're just going to be bay hopping every single day. There's just so many places, even just in our like immediate area. We decided we may not rent the bike for a whole week. Maybe we were a little ambitious. Could try and rent it out for another day at some point. But we are headed down to the beach this afternoon, which I think is like a 20-minute drive. So I think that we'll just go on Grab or is it Gojek, the other app, and just get someone to take us there so we make it.
We'll hitchhike.
Yeah, we'll hitchhike. Maybe we will. We can start now. We're doing a boot camp. Craig's really excited about it.
It's typical. We go to this nice relaxing place. We get to be by the beach and relax and let all our worries sink away, and then Renee signs us up for an intense boot camp.
It's run by the wrong gym, so that'll be fun and it'll be at like sunset and hopefully we'll meet some cool people. Nice little stand. Love me. I thought we were get them off soon. Craig is just in the shower. Good morning. We went for our first hot Pilates today. That was intense. And now we're pretty starving. Even though we're on a mini retirement in Bali, I still need to complete all of my schoolwork. So that is the mission of the day, is to complete my, well, not complete my assignment. I don't think I'll complete it today, but make good progress on it. First objective is to find a nice cafe. It shouldn't be too difficult. Still really hungry, so I've ordered a protein smoothie as well. A little assignment update. I've been making good progress, but I have kind of reached a point where I'm questioning if everything that I've done is wrong. So I'm kind of feeling a little helpless right now. Yeah, we're gonna take a break, head out for the evening, and tonight I'll come back and I think we'll just push through. This is the full dress. So Taobao number. Craig has been wanting to go to this restaurant called Woods, I believe.
Yeah, well, I just found the restaurant on a walk and I reckon it looks kind of nice.
Kind of nice. So we're gonna go to Woods and see if it's kind of nice.
Well, they do say that you will get to US by 2050. So plan B, Woods didn't have a table available until 9:30 p.m. So we need to make sure you book ahead if you do want to head there. So we'll probably go there another night. So we're at a secondary location and we're just gonna get some drinks for now and then just see how the night goes. Well, we had an interesting evening. So basically there's been a blackout across the whole island and we had some issues with the hotel earlier, but they must have a generator because the power kept coming on and off. And yeah, there were some restaurants along the main road that were still open and running, but then other restaurants that were just like candlelit and they could not cook food or anything. And we ended up back at a restaurant that we went to the very first night we were here. Yeah, hopefully power is back up and running later. I'm not too sure why that's happening. Good night. Little did we know that this was going to be the last day when neither one of us was sick for the rest of our trip. It's so much harder running in the humidity. I mean, it's still really early in the morning. I think it's like 7:30. We only did a short run, but our heart rate is runs on 4 the entire time, even though we're going at a pretty chill pace. So. Now, of course, it's coffee time. We're gonna see Ellie. I'm so excited. That's why it's good coffee. The next morning started much the same, but would seal our fate for later that day. We started off with a morning run to the beach and then to a cafe for breakfast before heading to a heated TRX class. And Craig could not cool down after.
He rested in our apartment the rest of the day, and I went to go and find him an electrolyte drink as we suspected he may be dehydrated. However, it got to the evening and he had not cooled down, so I took him to a medical centre where we ended up staying all night. Actually, we were going to taxi home, but they insisted giving us a ride, so at this point, Craig was feeling much better. Until the next evening. So Craig, would you like to tell us how this holiday's not gone to plan so far?
So we did hot yoga, hot Pilates, whatever, then we did hot TRX, which is basically calisthenics, which I love, in a room, the temperature of the sun. And then I started overheating, I started getting very hot, I started getting super sweaty. My body is still in recovery mode from the injuries I've had. And then I get heat exhaustion, which if some of you have had, it's not great. So as the day goes on, I start feeling worse and worse and worse. And that's when we take trip number 1 to the hospital. And I go there, and the clinic was lovely, everyone was super nice there. Turns out I was suffering from heat exhaustion, my body was slowly shutting down, and they injected me with an IV, some painkillers, some vitamins, and some minerals. And we stayed there overnight. Renee stayed with me, they got her a bed next to us, and we thought I was okay. And then day 2 comes along. I was fine, I was feeling good. I started eating something, and I think I started eating a little bit too quickly, because then the vomiting happened. So then we went to the hospital, a different one this time, where they gave me another IV, some more painkillers, more vitamins. My blood pressure was super low, but we didn't stay there all night this time. We only stayed there about 3 hours. So this is 3 days after, and my savior is here. She's been looking after me.
And shortly after, it was my turn. Not with the heat exhaustion, but with a bad stomach. And then after that, the rain started, and it did not stop. But this meant I could finish my assignment. So now we can continue on with our holiday. We finally made it to Woods. Craig was very happy. And I went to a few more hot yoga classes. The community at the studio was so lovely and inspiring. In fact, everyone here was so welcoming and accommodating. I'd heard great things about Bali, but I wasn't expecting just how friendly and kind everyone was. Despite being a little battered and bruised and sick, we had an amazing time and look forward to the rest of our time here. And of course, there were more unexpected surprises to come. But there's one thing I really wasn't expecting from this trip, and it was about to change everything forever.